Setting up a system of linear equations for this application problem is not that easy. Let's take a look. System of linear equations, agriculture and mixing fertilizer. A mixture of 5 pounds of fertilizer A, 13 pounds of B, and 4 pounds of C provides the optimal nutrient for a plant. Commercial brand X. Do you see that I color coded all of this? Commercial brand X contains equal part of fertilizer B and fertilizer C. Commercial brand Y contains 1 part of A, 2 parts of B. Z contains 2 parts of A, 5 parts of B, and 2 parts of C. How much of each fertilizer brand is needed to obtain the desired mixture? So that means how many pounds of X, how many pounds of Y, and how many pounds of Z. So that's why I have these 3 variables. X is the number of pounds of brand X, Y is the number of pounds of Y, and Z is the number of pounds of Z. Okay, now the first sentence that they said that they need 5A, 13B, and 4Z. That makes this pretty confusing because for A, B, and C, A, B, and C, right? So this is not supposed to be a Z. Let me correct that. This is supposed to be the C, not a Z. Okay, so 5A, 13B, and 4C. So what makes this problem confusing is, well, you have A, B, and Z, you have X, Y, and Z, right? So that one is pretty confusing. But these 5A, 13B, and C, the A, B, and C, they are not really a variable. So the hardest part is you have to understand the 3 sentences in different colors. So the first one, they said brand X contains equal parts of B and C, right? So the way I interpret that is I draw a picture for X. So this, I will just consider the entire rectangle as X. They said equal part of B and C. I will just cut this X into 2 pieces, one for B and one for C. So that tells me this X has half B and then half C. And then let's take a look at Y. They said Y contains 1 part of fertilizer A and 2 parts of B. I will treat the big rectangle as the entire brand Y. They said 1A and 2B, then I will just cut this Y into 3 pieces, 1 for A and then 2 for B. So this will be 1/3 and then 1/3. So for B, the total is 2/3. So 1 part of A, 2 parts of B. And then the Z, they said 2A, 5B, and then what? And then 2C. So this is just a Z. I will treat the entire big rectangle as brand Z. Okay, and then they said 2 parts of A, so 2A, 5 copies of B, and 2 copies of C. So the total is, I divided Z into 9 equal pieces. So the A will be, so this will be 2 out of 9. And then the B will be a 5/9. And then the Z will be a 2/9. So that is the hardest part in this problem. And then when you set up your equations, they want 5 pounds of A, right? So how do we get A? So let's set up the equation. Fertilizer. We need 1 for A, 1 for B, and then 1 for C. How do you build fertilizer A? Do we have A? Do we need X? No. To build A, we need a Y. So we need a Y, and then we need a Z. How many Y, how many Z? So this will be 1/3 of Y, and then 2/9 of Z. So this will be 1/3 of Y plus 2/9 of Z. How many pounds of A do we need? 5. So this is equals to 5. And then for B, I have half X, 2/3 Y, and then 5/9 Z. So that is 1/2 X plus 2/3 Y, and then plus 5/9 Z. The total is equals to 13. And then finally, we have 4, right? So we have C. So C, we will have half in X, nothing in Y, and then 2/9 in Z. So that will be 1/2 X, and then plus 2/9 Z equals to 14. So this is your system of linear equation. Equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, you have 3 variables, then you have to solve for x, y, and z. That is the hardest part. The hardest part is you have to get through this. Okay, you have to get through this. Okay, let's see how do we solve for this. I can do equation 2 and equation 3. So if I subtract equation 2 and equation 3, the x will be gone immediately. I cannot cancel the y and the c completely, but it is okay. It is okay. At least I can get rid of the x. And then this is in common denominator, so the subtraction should be pretty simple. Okay, I'm going to take equation 1, my equation 2 minus equation 3. So equation 2 minus equation 3. I'm going to copy the equation one more time. So 1/2 x plus 2 over 3y plus 5 over 9z equals to 13. This is 1/2 x plus 2 over 9z equals to 14. Okay, I am performing a subtraction. Okay, performing a subtraction. And then 1/2 the x is gone, and then this is a 2 over 3y. 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. So this is a 3 over 9z equals to 13. The last one is 14. No. The last one is not 14. I think most of you found a mistake already. The last one is a 4. Because we can't get a negative. So this is a 4. 13 minus 4 is equals to 9. So I got one right here. And then, do you see that this is after subtraction, right? And then I have a 1/3 right here. So that means I can go ahead, take 2, multiply to the first equation, and then I will subtract to that equation. So take a look at the first one. Multiply both sides by 2. So that means the denominator times 2. The 5 needs to be times 2. So that will be a 2 over 3y plus 2 times 2 is 4 over 9z. 2 times 5 is equals to 10. And then this one, we just bring it up. 2/3 y and then plus 3 over 9z. So 3 over 9z equals to 9. And then what are we doing? We are performing a subtraction. So now y is gone. I can solve for z immediately. 4 minus 3 is 1 over 9. Z, and then 10 minus 9 is 1, then z is equals to 9. So z is equals to 9. 9 what? 9 pounds of brand Z. So 9 pounds of brand Z. The rest should be very easy. This is how system of linear equation works. As long as you get one of them, the rest will just like pop up almost automatically. Okay, I got a z. Now it is good to use the first equation, 9, right? So z is equals to 9. We don't even need to get a common denominator. So using the first equation. So using the first equation, let's do this in a different color. So using the first equation, I have 1/3 y plus 2 over 9. Z is equals to 9. That is equals to 5. So we have 1/3 y plus 2 equals to 5. So 1/3 y is equals to 3, then y is equals to 9. So y is equals to 9 what? 9 pounds of brand Y. So brand Y. Okay, let's get the x. Where is the x? So let's get the x. Do we have a simple equation for x? Do we? I will just take the third equations right here. Third equation. So that one I know exactly what z is. Z is equals to 9. I can easily solve for x. So that one, let's switch to a different color. So for equation number 3, I have 1/2 x plus 2 over 9. Z is equals to 9. That is equals to 4. So this is a 1/2 x plus 2 equals to 4. 1/2 x is equals to 2. Then x is equals to 4 pounds of x. So x is equals to 4 pounds of x. So x is 4, y is 9, z is also equals to 9. So going back to the top, so what are we trying to find? We are trying to find how many pounds of x, how many pounds of y, how many pounds of z. So the x, this is a 4, and then this is a 9, this is also equals to 9. So that will be a 4, 9, and a 9, right? Okay, so that is the end of this problem. I hope that after doing this problem, you have more experience in setting up the system of linear equation, because sometimes setting up isn't that easy, but solving it is pretty simple. Okay, so if this is something that you would like to watch, you think I can teach you math, you understand everything I said, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more contents like that. As always, I will see you all in the next video. Signing up.